What's up guys, I'm JD aka Not Another NPC, and this is my blind playthrough of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc Part 10. And in the last episode, a lot happened between Sayaka and I. So what happened was, during the night, someone came to Sayaka's room and knocked, and she got worried, and she came to me in my room and hatched up a plan to switch rooms so she would feel safer. So that's what happened. And in the morning we went to the regular meeting in the dining hall, and I went to check up on Sayaka in my room, and what I found was a freaking mess in the room. Something went down, there was sword gashes and everything was just super messy. So that's where we left off, on a cliffhanger, and let's jump right into it. That's where we left off. Let's jump right into it. So what the hell happened? Dude, look at me. Toolkit is still inside the drawer and it's still sealed. Okay. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? So there are slashes and gouges on the wall and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Jeez, I get it. I'm just looking around. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself is removed. More importantly, where is she? Is that my key? There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where is she? There are slashes and gouges on the wall and the floor. More importantly, where is she? This is the display stand the sword was on. More importantly, where is she? Alright, maybe she's in here. Better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Oh shit. She dead? Took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain, and then everything went black. Why is it pink though? To survive deadly life. To survive. Okay, when I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling, and the ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Oh fuck. You're finally awake. Finally. Are you okay? Yeah. Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up, huh? You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
it's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? So it wasn't a dream. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. What? Oh man. Deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, then exploded out of me. Shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... Just
give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself. Listen
What?
to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do sitting around here? I mean, why the hell are we hanging out in a gym at a time like this? Our friend Taika, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why shouldn't it be obvious? Kuma told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So
the one who convinced them to come, right now we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
Don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
Wrong. I would never do that. Yeah, if you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of our school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bare times one rule.
But
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you with all this began?
Yahoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If you wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone? Someone killed someone? It's amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave? Pooh, pooh.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey, come on
You're
now.
super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you really? Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, if you do that, there'll still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps.
Referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Can't see that part. Or blackened that committed the murder. You can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not it's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time and after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yup. It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone would gather together, including the blackened who have committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to as far as class trial rules go. That's all there is to it. Well,
What exactly is punishment you keep talking about? Well, to put it simply...
What?
It's execution.
Yeah.
Execution.
What?
And by execution you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
So you... To make sure I understand, to get the culprit right, then only they die? But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done!
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you wouldn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system. It's an acquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all of your lives are on the line. Okay, let me add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. A new rule has been added to the regulations.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a
What
second.
the hell are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with
What's
it.
this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? I don't have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone.
What?
Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I don't know, throw you in the deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want, I'm not going to be part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
Shit. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist it till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. And then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
she's gonna get executed. And what's up with that angle though? Up skirt? Really?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed! You violated a school regulation!
She's gone.
I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
Oof. Big oof.
This wasn't supposed to... Why... me?
And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't. This can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise! But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody here could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than an inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? Changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill us this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you make me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it the
Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys weren't experts in this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then...
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, would I? Could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well?
Now then, please put your full effort behind the investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, don't have a choice. Anyway, so we'll meet up in the class trial a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. Left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. Left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And now, and for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. There's also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we could all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing you can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That will lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the disease certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing, because if you don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
Just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way, no. Am I letting someone kill me? Alright, damn it, let's do this. Just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating their sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength, but they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out. Still, I have to know. Otherwise, I know I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Save this. So much save points. I'll just save over this. Right. Okay. She's on the top of my list. Toko. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Huh?
What's going on, man? Oh.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They... Can't run away from this situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, the culprit decides to destroy the evidence. Pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? You're volunteering for guard duty. You're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you.
So then...
Fine then, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense with two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Huh.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. Still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
What the heck?
I hate this, but still, I don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Kato's dorm. Well, she's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned on me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For one night, I I traded dorms with her. I did it because she was afraid. Do you expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. Looking at everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. Feeling of suspicion and fear had returned in her words. You think I did it? We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
Are you serious?
So we're really gonna try and figure out who did it? We find out who did it, then only that person dies, but if you get it wrong, the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
What's wrong with this ridiculous school regulations? With that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. I think that's everyone.
Just a second.
Hold on. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh yeah. What is that?
Anyway,
We're going to find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
just a sec.
Oh. Gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check her pulse like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. And if you guys like this Let's Play, please let me know in the comments below, or if you hated it, also tell me as well. Like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.